All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where and when you are watching this video from. All right, thanks so much for always coming back to watch my video. If you are my subscriber already, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do it to subscribe so you'll be part of the community already. All right, I did some videos some weeks back talking about the proverb 31 man. There I talked about, as a man, the things you need to know, the attributes you have to have, even as you are a man and preparing to become a man, a husband, a father, and a leader that you are. All right, there I remember I talked about, as a man, you have to be self-control, you have to be disciplined when it comes to relating with women. In this video, I want to just give 4 escape routes to avoiding fornication. As a potential man who is still growing up, as a potential woman who is still growing up, you must do all you can to avoid fornication. All right, the first one I have here, let's open to the book of 1 Corinthians 6 verse 18. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 18. It said, flee fornication. Let me leave it there. Flee fornication. It didn't say you should pray. It didn't say you should, murmur or grumble. Run. That's what it meant. Flee fornication. Do all you can. Just like Joseph, with Potiphar's wife, Joseph had to run. So do all you can. If you are in a place, a location, either with people you know or you don't know, and your body is not, reacting well as a man, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to point it to you. Please run, flee. That's the first thing. You have to flee. All right, number 2. That same 1 Corinthians 7 verse 2. 7 verse 2 said, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and every woman have her own husband. It's as simple as that. To avoid it, 2, get married. Yes, depend on God guidance, and God's directive. Look for your partner, your wife to be, get married. Do the needful. I'm not saying you should rush this. Do the needful and settle down, get married. That's the number 2 ways of avoiding fornication. I beg you in the name of God, if you are above 18, you are an adult already, find your life partner scripturally. Depend on God, do the needful, and settle down. That's the number 2 way of avoiding fornication. Number 3, let's open to Matthew 6 verse 13. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. That's Jesus Christ's prayer, our Lord's prayer. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Fornication is evil. As a single man, as a single woman, you have to avoid fornication because it's evil. So the third thing you must do to avoid fornication is to be prayerful. Depend on God. If need be, if it is fasting, fast. Pray, because it is evil. It is the plan of the devil to thwart your destiny, to thwart your future, to make what God has planned for you not to materialize. So you have to pray to cancel that evil. The fourth, that's the last one now, is always remain in the gathering of the brethren. I can't stress this enough. I remember in my other video I've done, I stress the fact that, being surrounded by brethren who love God, who is passionate about the things of God, who share the things of God with you, cannot be overemphasized. It have a way of protecting you. It have a way of guiding you. Always remain punctual, regular in the gathering of the brethren, of the saints. That's from Hebrew 10 verse 25. He said you should not forsake the gathering of the brethren. So these are the 4 ways to avoiding fornication as a single man, as a single woman. 1, flee. 2, get married. 3, be prayerful. And 4, don't forsake the assembly of the brethren. Remain blessed.